Welcome to another Tag Team Talent Podcast, the podcast that focuses on talent from around the world. And here's the guy that's produced live and television entertainment for the last 40 years, and he's going to be the host of the show, for goodness sakes. Here he is, Scott Edwards.
Hi, welcome back to Tag Team Talent Podcast. We have 3 tremendous videos to share with you this week. And this week, my co-host, my good friend, you've seen him before, you'll see him again. It's Bob Stobiner.
Hi.
Welcome back.
Oh, great to be here. Thanks for inviting me again.
So you've been seen now on a number of shows. Are you getting stopped in the streets?
I'm getting stopped in the streets. I am indeed. I am. Absolutely.
Probably not because of this podcast, though.
No. Other things, but I don't want to really talk about it right now.
Well, tell you what,
I was cleared of those charges.
Thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, we have some more fun videos to share with you from around the world. We're so excited.
Everywhere.
Ladies and gentlemen, our first video comes to us from a very funny comic musician. In fact, I worked with him late last year on a large fundraiser. He did a tremendous job for the audience. They all loved him. He's still out performing and doing specialty shows. If you like comedy and you like music, and you do.
I do.
You're going to love this video. Ladies and gentlemen, sit back and enjoy Dennis Blair.
Dennis Blair.
I'm sorry. Garth Brooks, by the way. One of my all-time favorite. Yes, Garth. I love him. First of all, Garth Brooks is a great singer and songwriter, and he wears that headset. I don't know if he's a singer or an air traffic controller. Well, I'm shameless when it comes to loving you. All right, Delta 498, you're clear for takeoff. And then we move on to the music of today, folks. You remember today, right?
It was just yesterday.
I love some of the artists today. People say that's not that good. No, they are very good. I am especially fond of Billie Eilish. Do you know her? Love her. I hope she's never drowning somewhere. That would. Billy, where's Billy? So now we have music. We have Bruno Mars. When I see your face, there's not a thing that I would change, except for the front part. Oh! All-time favorite. The Bee Gees. Come on. Yes! Right? Which Bee Gees do you love? Because there were two. There were 2 Bee Gees. There was the Bee Gees before disco. They had those great voices. Remember those great voices? Like chipmunks on Valium. Remember those days? And then they went disco. Well, you can't tell by the way I wear my pants that I am a guy. I don't take no chance. But when I sing, I sound so dumb, like I've just been snorting helium. But it's alright, I can't win. I sound just like Tiny Tim. As long as I don't hurt no one, singing like a girl is fun. Nobody today can tell what I'm saying, cause I'm singing too high, singing too high. I'd like to be resuming, but I can get a woman cause I'm singing too high, singing too high. Singing too high. The Bee Gees, thank you. Oh, yes.
All right, that was a great video by Dennis Blair.
Dennis Blair, yeah.
What'd you think?
Well, I mean,
you're really into music and rock and roll.
Well, it's 2025, and we're still doing Bee Gees jokes.
That's pretty impressive.
Look at how long they've stood the test of time.
They've had some stick-to-itiveness.
And a Tiny Tim reference.
Yeah, that was amazing.
Oh, you kids in the audience, go look them up.
Tiny Tim.
Tiny Tim.
I think
You
he's
met
on the
Tiny
Googler.
You met Tiny Tim.
Yes, I
you?
did.
And he actually is a pretty
nice guy.
Pretty nice guy. Good,
Yeah.
good dude.
A little strange. Very nice guy.
Look him up. Go to the Googler.
Yes. Hey, we got more for you.
Oh, do you now?
Yes, another video.
Oh.
Are you ready?
Yeah, it could be.
Okay.
Did you want me to do this?
Yes.
Okay.
You get ready for the new video.
Get rid of him.
And I'm going to tell everybody that this was a video sent in out of Indonesia. It stars
North or South Indonesia?
I don't know.
Huh?
Mohan Mohammed. And he sent us his music video, Hellgard. Now, this there's no actual video, but it's him singing and playing music. And we just wanted to share talent from around the world. So if you would do the honors, Bob.
I certainly
Ladies and gentlemen, Hellgard.
Here we go.
The musical.
Of my life.
Song created from the heart.
Six little lives, but I'm losing control. Backs breaking, feet hurt, every day is the same. Wanna break free, but I'm stuck in this game. Try to escape, but the weight won't lift. Building dreams while my health starts to slip. Job's killing me slow, can't stand this pain. But I keep going.
Good singer,
'cause I've got too much to gain. I hate my life, but I'm still here fighting. I'll keep rising no matter how it's biting. From the grind to the screen, I'm making my way. Music's my escape, and it's here to stay. Worn out hands, broken body, but I'm alive. I'm building something new, just need to survive. Can't pay the rent, but my mind's got a plan. I'm not just a worker, I'm a gamer, a man. I took my pain, turned it into a sound, and now I'm reaching out, I'm breaking new ground. They don't see the struggle, but I'm still here. I'll fight through the pain, even when it's unclear. I hate my life, but I'm still here fighting. I'll keep rising no matter how it's biting. From the grind to the screen, I'm making my way. Music's my escape, and it's here to stay.
But a good singer.
A good singer, good song, good production.
Every scar, every bruise, it's a part of my fight. Turning darkness into light, I'm ready for flight. I won't be broken, I won't back down. In this game of life, I'm reclaiming my crown.
There's kind of a positive twist.
He's working it out.
But I'm still here fighting. I'll keep rising no matter how it's biting. From the grind to the screen, I'm making my way. Music's my escape, and it's here to stay.
You know, a lot of musicians use music to deal with their emotions. And it seems like Mohammed with Hellgard has done just that. Get a chance to express himself.
Yeah, good job. Excellent
and there's
work.
a positive message at the end. Ladies and gentlemen, Hellgard, not too bad.
No, I mean, excellent work. Did he produce the whole thing?
Yes.
Wow,
he's
that's
a musician.
Great.
He wrote it, sang it, put together a nice video, but...
One note.
Yes?
I don't think it'll ever be a first dance at a wedding. I just on the next one. This was excellent, but go for a love song next so you can get that first dance at the wedding.
See, a little advice.
Really connects.
Well, it was interesting that it comes across a little negative, as we talked about the teenage
No. He's
angst.
sharing.
But he brought it around to, life as a challenge, and he's finding the answers, and he's using his music to express himself. And we're happy to share it here on the Tag Team Talent podcast.
Good job.
Anyway, let's move on.
Oh, okay.
Guess what time it is?
3 o'clock?
No. Time for the classic rewind. That's right, ladies and gentlemen. Yours and my favorite part of our podcast, where we get a chance to see videos from back in the day of some guys that most of them went on to some sort of stardom, but many of them were just famous and not so famous.
And not so famous.
But this one stars a good friend of ours.
Yeah, who?
Larry Wilson.
Really?
This guy, you've seen him many times on the podcast. He's a comic, he's a magician, he's extraordinary. In fact, go to his website, thewilsonmethod.com.
Right.
You'll learn so much. But he's still out performing. But this video, get this, Bob.
Okay.
He was on the John Davidson show.
Oh, yes.
That goes back several decades,
That
ladies and
does,
gentlemen.
that does.
Larry was really young at the time, but it's a great video, and he gave us permission to share it. Bob, if you do the honors,
I will.
It's our classic rewind.
Here we go.
Starring Larry Wilson.
Here we go.
All right, what are we going to make
Charles
today?
Nelson
Well, we're
Riley.
going to make my version of rabbit stew. Now, I was hoping that perhaps, Charles Nelson, you could read this for me. And, John, if you could write down on the blackboard the recipe and the
For the
ingredients
folks at home.
as we go on so that the people at home will be able to prepare this culinary masterpiece for their kith and kin.
Yeah.
Now, actually, it's very, very simple.
Yes, okay.
It's very straightforward. Actually, maybe you should just read it and I'll
Yes.
prepare it and you'll see exactly how to do it.
Recipe. Rabbit stew, yes, yes.
Right.
A splash of wine.
A splash of wine. All right, begin with a splash of wine, all right?
The rabbit will appear.
Good, good.
Okay.
All right, next.
1 quart evaporated milk.
Oh, now this is important. A lot of people like to use the stuff from the store, but I think it's much more important to evaporate your own milk. I like to just take a piece of newspaper like this, form it into a cone, if in fact it is possible in this manner, and then actually evaporate your own milk so that you can do this at home. You'll find it's actually, well, if you can find a child to roll this up for you into a cone, it's actually very, very simple. You make a cone like this, take about a quart of milk, and then simply pour it right in there if you can, and you'll find that evaporating is really much easier than you'd think. Just like this, you just take it, give a little touch like that, evaporate it, you're in shape. All right, next.
Evaporated milk.
Another dollop, D-O-L-L-O-P, another dollop of wine.
Another dollop of wine. You cannot have enough vino there, John. Dollop.
What's a dollop?
A dollop is like a splash, but different. It's like a small streetcar. All right, now.
A little flour.
A little flour, all right?
Lauren.
A little flour. Remember, folks, you can't look too good to cook. Now, presentation is every bit as important as the result. Next.
A squirt of ketchup.
Squirt of ketchup. This is really for the adrenaline effect. A lot of people don't appreciate this. If you get that adrenaline rush, just like that, you find it just gets the old pumper ticking there. It's important, folks. It's very important. Next.
Another smidgen, GG, smidgen of wine.
Smidgen. You cannot have too much wine. All right, good.
Just it all a smidgen.
Yes, and then
2 cups of rice.
2 cups of rice. 2 cups of rice. We've only got a cup here, John. I don't know who's responsible for this. Not to worry, I'll take care of this. I am a professional. We'll just use the 1 cup here. Actually, it's no problem at all to develop an entire synthesis, all the rice we need. We'll simply put these together, give a little bit of a shake. The magic words are, Julia Child, and then we have all the rice we need. Now, wait a second. No. We don't actually use all the rice. That's not really... Actually, see, we just want to level this off a little because we're just going to use just about 1 entire cup of rice. I find that if we put it together, sort of induce a hyperactive... well, fermentation process, we have not really rice, but instead really rice wine or sake.
Oh, cool.
Okay. Next.
That was good.
So I told you I know a Christmas show when
That's
I
right. So-
1 egg.
1 egg. One egg.
1 egg. 1 egg.
Where does
One egg.
Where does it say that?
In the same blue letters as I wrote the rest.
Wait. Let me just... Sometimes a prepared chef has to know how to improvise. This is terribly important, folks. A lot of people don't realize this. Actually, if you watch carefully, you can find that as you watch, some people are actually deceived into believing they see something that isn't really happening. Now, let me point out that seeing is believing, and smelling is like tasting, and I could go on and on and on. The point, however, as you realize, is that what you see is really what you get. Now, I know, it looks like a real egg. It isn't really a real egg. I mean, what do you people want? Miracles? All right.
There it is. There it is. Nice job, Larry. That was good.
Good, all right, good.
That was good.
Good, great.
John Davidson's
Yes?
very
And
impressive.
1 last blast of wine.
More wine.
Another blast of wine. You cannot use enough wine. Remember that, folks. Wine is very important. All right, now, lastly, we'll simply take this here for a moment. We need simply to heat gently,
That's what I was just going to conclude with. Isn't this interesting? Heat gently.
That's very gently. Let's try again, but this time with a real match as opposed to that stage match. Here we go. Heating gently is an important... a little more gently than I had in mind. All right, here we go. Very simple, no problem at all. That's all there is to it.
No, wait. What, you've made rabbit stew out of all that stuff, Charles?
That's not rabbit stew.
That's what he says. This is what they gave us. They said it's the Christmas tasting.
Absolutely. Gentlemen, that's my rabbit stew.
Larry Wilson and Charles Nelson Riley.
John Davidson, Charles Nelson Riley, Larry Wilson, and Stu the Rabbit. Ladies and gentlemen, wasn't that great? That was our classic rewind. Thank you, Larry, for sharing that video with us. What did you think, Bob?
I think it was outstanding. Good job, Larry. It was great to see you again.
Good comedy, good magic, and being able to do it with John Davidson and Charles Nelson Riley, what a great thing. And trust us, folks, that was from like 40 years ago. Larry doesn't look it, but he was probably about 12 then.
A day
he was really young. Well, ladies and gentlemen, we hope you enjoyed this week's Tag Team Podcast. We had comic musician Dennis Blair. Yes. We had Hellgard, the music video. Yes. And Larry Wilson, starring with Charles Nelson Riley.
And David. John Davidson.
John Davidson.
A rabbit.
And a rabbit named Stu.
Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, that was our show this week. My co-host, Bob, thanks so much.
My host, Scott.
Thank you.
Oh, you're welcome.
Push the button so well.
I did.
Ladies and gentlemen, we'll be back next week with another great series of videos for you. So stay tuned, subscribe, and hey, let's just have some fun. Bye.
Bye.
Say bye, Bob.
Bye, Bob. Bye.
Thanks for watching the Tag Team Talent Podcast. If you enjoyed this episode, hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and turn on notifications so you'll never miss the next big talent reveal. And don't forget to write in the comments below which performer you thought was best in this episode. We love hearing from you. See you soon.